where, because as distributors, they don't only just carry maybe an Avaya product, they carry a bundle of cables, whatever. So as early as a project starts, from a cabling project to a finished project, they might have the lead even earlier than an Avaya lead. So they help us as far as looking and nurturing and generating some new leads, which we expect them, based on their skills, with the partners, to close and convert those unmanaged business type of activity. So that's working very well. We have channel managers in the region, we have distribution managers in the region. Each one has a role to play in supporting the entire channel ecosystem. And of course, just talk a little bit about with voice, it's very critical. I mean, you can't live without your email for an hour, but if the phone is not ringing, trust me, I can recall, I mean, just a simple example. Christmas Eve, I got a phone call from a customer that has bought one phone. One phone. That's not working. And he's screaming. It's very critical and very serious when it comes down to voice. So we expect the distribution and the channel and the entire ecosystem really to be responsive, skilled up, and of course the product has to be stable. I mean, voice comes from the heritage of these voice companies where they've come with very stable service provider type of quality voice. And today with IP and open systems and trunking and all that, we have new channels like the service providers that are coming in and they're looking at those motions. So the dynamics are changing, software is changing, communication is changing. So there's a different game. So, and cloud is coming right now, so you might not even have to deliver a product down to the field. Distribution might be cut out a little bit through the cloud, but the world is changing for the right reasons and for the right directions. Customers are demanding to be reachable, to be able to collaborate, ubiquitous, meaning not because I've got an Avaya box or any other vendor. Open, as now we're sitting, there's no proprietary. We're sitting and having a conversation, and we should be doing that through the voice technology that we have today.
Ehsan, he raises an important issue on obviously the type of solutions that require services and skill and all that. Talk to me about the changes, the fast changes that are happening, especially in commodity type products. I'm talking here in mind, I have in mind components type of solutions, processors, and the rate at which these things are coming out, it's so very fast. And that tends to put a challenge. So sometimes I buy a motherboard today, 6 months down the line there are 3, 4 new ones. I mean, how are you able to, because at the end of the day as a customer, if that breaks, I need to come back and, how are you able to keep up with that pace, ensuring that your partners are also informed and are moving at the same rate as you?
Sure. The important factor is for you to partner up with the right vendor. A vendor that is a leader in that particular field. Because vendors, they will lead us. They will lead the transition from one, let's say, platform to the other, or from one technology to the other. So as long as you work very closely with the vendor, you will be able to lead the market. And at Golden Systems, we always try to be a pioneer in the market. And of course, the products that you have sold in the market, you still need to service those. That comes back to the service issue or to the RMA issue that we previously spoke about. So it is very important to work very closely, not only with your own vendor, but with the market. And the trend that's going on in the market. So that is the important factor to make sure, because technology, it's at a fast speed, and the speed keeps picking up. So you have to make sure you're up to speed with that.
Are users' expectations, though, within manageable constraints, or are we just too demanding when it comes to IT? My TV breaks down, I'll take it to the brand that obviously supplied that. They'll tell me to be 2 weeks, but we tend to be resistant when it comes to IT. We demand it to be fixed now. Are we putting pressure on the industry unlike any other? If your car breaks down,
Well, it comes down, I guess, to how important that product is in your life. So as you mentioned, maybe a car is very important to you, but a TV, you may have an alternative one at home. So is IT. as Roger mentioned,
Yeah.
voice is very important. Maybe he can't go an hour, or an end user cannot go an hour without the voice.
Exactly.
So is other IT products or internet. So you may be able to stay maybe a day
Yeah.
without having your internet connection or without having a PC, but then you gotta have it. So you definitely put pressure.
Yeah.
I myself, I am an end user, so whenever my computer breaks down, I gotta fix it as soon as I can.
Okay. Roger, maybe to just sum up, I mean, is the industry or are vendors trying to set so very high standards that we can't